Welcome to the DMA, college football. Welcome to the DMA, college football. The best college football. Welcome to the DMA, college football. Welcome to the DMA, college football. Welcome to the DMA, college football. The best college football. Welcome to the DMA.
Yo, what's good, player? It's your boy the Bus, and I'm back in the booth with another episode of the DNA podcast, man. However, I know y'all can feel the booth. It's kind of hot today because we got the OG in the building, man.
You
And
already know it.
what's going on with you?
You already know, man. It's been a while. It's been a while, but you know the OG's back in the building. Let's get it popping, man. Real good show. I'm ready to dive right into it.
All right, hey, so y'all, if y'all don't know, man, OG has I'm gonna say like LeBron, he is taking his talents down there to FIU. And
Mhm.
man, before we get into you being at FIU, let's kind of talk about your past and how you kind of, I'm gonna keep it real, how you kind of jump from one organization to another. How did
You
that?
already,
What was going on with that last year, man?
yeah, keep it all we 100, man. Last year, it just to keeping the longevity going of being interested just in the game. Started off hot. Of course, with the Memphis team. We did our thing. It just kind of it's just was one of those cycles, man. It wasn't really motivated. But then when I try to get back into the swing of it, just is like nah, I'm just going to just hang it up until next cycle. But um, that's all. That's pretty much what it was. Man, we started out on fire. Memphis was competing each season from season one up until about that third season, and then life started happening. New son, so it took away focus of being on the game. I really didn't understand the how can I say, like the impact in the sense it will make from not being able just to take a nice dive into the game and being consistent with playing it versus just blowing up and playing it when it was time to ball, because how NCAA is kind of like different than Mad to me. You really gotta be on the game. I'm not saying like spending your whole entire life dedicated to it, but you really
Right.
got to be spending some time on that game every time. Like you can't miss a week in the off season, because that
Yeah.
right there sets you back. You got to get on there and recruit. You got to get on there and keep your stick skills sharp. Because you got the users like Embro and Hot Tub, just to name, the guys who pretty much ran the entire cycle. But you got to be able to keep your iron sharp. So just that impact alone, kind of like was like just me loading up, just trying to stay motivated. But yeah, man, my definitely, like I said, parents and man definitely played a major role in that too. But we back, man. It's 2027, and we looking to crack some skulls, man.
Hey, gotcha, man, gotcha. Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations on your new kid, man. Hey, hopefully when he get older, you can go out there and teach him that little kick step, man. He might be
Mhm.
your future left tackle. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
All right, so I mean, before I get into these questions, man, I know you down here at FIU now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And my one of my questions off topic gonna be, are you gonna be able to handle that environment? Down there. You know, is it gonna be a lot of distractions for you as a coach to be able to maintain, you know, this team?
You already know, man. We bringing that Philly spirit down there, man. Definitely part. Florida, man. It's beautiful. The weather's beautiful down there. And everything else that comes with it. But we coming in with a locked in mindset, man.
Hey,
Uh,
you
I ain't
you
saying ain't gonna be no partying now, but you know how it go.
yeah, you hit it on the head. You said everything else that's going on down there, man. It's gonna be some sandals and some sundresses and some short skirts. Hey, you gonna be able to keep focused, man. That's what they want to know.
Yeah, listen, we gonna be able to stay focused, because at the end of the day, one of them things is this right here. Like I said, man, we understand everything that comes with it when we went down to Florida, man. We know it's gonna be beautiful. The temptation's gonna be down there, but we coming down there with a mission, man. We locked in, man.
Gotcha, gotcha. You locked in. So, all right, man. Hey,
But wait, hold on, wait. But noted though, I
what's
ain't
up?
saying ain't gonna be no party and nothing going on, but that's just what it is.
Okay, so hey, man, when if y'all want to party and have some fun, y'all need to go home down there to FIU, man, enjoy the culture. And with me saying enjoy the culture, that brings us into our first question. So, first question of the day is: when you inherited this roster,
Mm-hmm.
what I guess what mattered more to you first, changing the culture or upgrading the talent, and why?
To be honest, like that's a very interesting question because me personally, we want to change the culture. The reason why I say change the culture is because you know that is going to play a part with upgrading the talent because, like I said before, we opened up the show. Our mindset is coming down there, man, competing and winning. When you hear about like Florida, like hear anybody mention Florida college football teams, FIU don't come up. Talk about the Gators, FSU, Florida State University, the
Right.
U. We letting it know from the rip, from the moment that OG step in the building, that we trying to put this university on the map with those elites like that. So we just changing the culture. Like we want dudes to be coming into this program understanding that we're here to compete and we're going to produce top quality young men coming into the world. So that's just our mindset, man. So we are changing the culture there at FIU, and that's going to play a side with upgrading the talent because when dudes come in and buy into this program, what we got going on, oh believe me, we're gonna produce some animals, man. Believe that.
Gotcha, gotcha. So OG, he's focused on changing the culture first, and he feels like when you do that, that's gonna bring in the talent, that's gonna create the dynasty that OG Murray is shooting for down there in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't want to hear about the Miami's and Florida States in Florida. You want to hear about FIU when they start talking about the big teams down there in Florida. All right,
Yeah, we ain't just trying to look beautiful. Cause believe me, them uniforms is beautiful at FIU, but we trying to put, as I said, we want to put FIU on the map for the right reasons, other than just coming out looking beautiful in them beautiful, nice uniforms.
gotcha, gotcha. So you mentioned when you change the culture, that's gonna bring in the recruits and the talent. So,
Hmm.
what are your three main qualities every recruit must have before you even consider offering them a scholarship to come to FIU?
But you already know, like I said, man, Philadelphia born and raised. With that being said, it come with a different level of grit, with a different level of grit and grind. I mean, you just bring a certain different level of toughness. So you gotta be tough. Cause we not looking to, we're not looking for, in a sense, how can I say this? We're looking for young men that's gonna grow up in our program. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be tough. I mean, you gotta be able to take a lick a wound, get up,
Right.
and just keep going back at it. And next, of course, is character. You see what I'm saying? Like this is just something that my father installed in me as a young man growing up in the world. Gotta have character and accountability. So those three things right there, you know, when I'm looking and I'm talking to my coaching staff, of course, talent gonna get you on the board. You already know dudes athletic. That's gonna get you looked at, get you on the board. But those three things that I just mentioned is gonna get you an offer from FIU. If you don't got those three things, we cool because, like I said, I gotta be able to coach you. My coaching staff was well organized. Well, we picked the right people that we wanted there, and we just want these young men to be on the same page with us from day one. So you gotta have those three things, man. You gotta have them.
Gotcha, gotcha. So you gotta be tough. You gotta have not only physically, you gotta be tough mentally to come down there. Not I'm not gonna say to come down there to even be offered a scholarship down there with OG and FIU. Those are some good traits, and I hope the recruits that come in there and talk to you have already developed those things and are just looking to improve on their character and
Hmm.
ultimately you know their game. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So now, question four, man. Let's just move right on to it. Question three. I'm sorry. So, when building a championship identity,
Hmm.
if we asked your current players, and you know future players, when I say future, I'm talking about recruits that you've already talked to, or the past players that you coach at previous jobs. If you ask your players to describe your program in 3 words by the end of the season, what would you want those words to be?
The first, man, and I feel like a lot of organizations get away from this, and it's one of the things that we are. Like I said, man, from me taking the job, I made sure that I was crystal clear on these three things that I'm about to mention. The first thing is family, man. Like a lot of times, us as coaches, we always trying to get the objective done, and we forget that we're dealing with human beings. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right,
I want everybody that's in this organization to feel a part of something like a like family vibe. Down to my coaching staff, down to the players, down to the trainers, like every single person that's part of this FIU organization is how I want them to feel. The next thing, of course, like I said, you gonna hear me keep saying throughout the whole entire interview, that grit. Like you gotta have that grit to want to put on the FIU uniform from the time I'm in the building to the time that I leave. Hopefully, still be the same morals and things and better than this organization if I do decide to move on. But
right,
family, grit, and that grind, man, it's going to be a grind. You understand what I'm saying? We down in Florida. Like I said, man, we're trying to we coming in with the mindset, man, like I said, of a level up. We're not coming in just to make a leap. We trying to level this whole entire thing up. You understand what I'm
right.
saying?
Yes,
And you're going to have to grind it out. It's going to be sometimes, man, where it's going to look pretty. Sometimes we're going to look confused. We're going to look lost. But that's when that grind is going to play a part. You understand what I'm saying? And I just like I said, just want everybody to understand, man, that these are the things, like I said, that they just have to buy into and have to lock into because nobody plays a more important role than anybody. From the first team, second team, third team, even down to the water boy. Everybody has an important role for us to reach this mission. And that's just what it is, man. Family, that grit, and that grind, man. That's why we not coming to play this cycle, man.
gotcha, gotcha, man. I love the 3 words that you pretty much describe and what you want, your identity to be, man. Family is first because you got to understand, and I know you probably experienced this going down there talking to some of the parents of these kids. They wanna know when they let their son come play for you that they're gonna be taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna be around you more than they're around their immediate family. So it's almost like, hey, once they leave, I heard one coach say, man, once that kid comes to my organization and my team, I'm their dad now. You know what I'm saying? No
Yep.
no disrespect to the pops at home who raised them, but I'm pops now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be able to adjust and adapt to the environment and make sure that you're performing on the field and off the field. So, yeah, that's what OG's expecting when you come down there to FIU. So,
You got to, man. You got to, got to, got to.
right. So, once you get those kids in, everybody's ultimate goal, well, some of them, is to make it to the big stage, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the NFL, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and we all know some guys are going to make it, some guys not. So, how do you balance winning games today with developing players for opportunities to become great college football players?
See it's like I'm gonna take a little bit from my previous answer from question number from the previous question that just was asked. That
Gotcha.
family vibe, man. Don't get it twisted. Like we all know, every kid that plays football feel like they have a shot. Like I'm going to the NFL, I'm going pro. And, with all these other different football athletic associations that's being created in today's world. I forget their name and the organization that the Rock had, but
Right.
a lot of people from day one feel like they could make it. So our thing is, like I said, we're here to win, but we're not chasing wins at the expense of our players. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Gotcha.
does it help today? Probably. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we making these young men better off the
Right.
field too, just in case they have something of even if you go pro, just
Yes.
having something to fall back on as a security blanket or a security safety net in a sense. But we're here to, like I said once again, to find that balance. But just to be honest, it's going to be hard to do because you're going to have some guys who just feels like they're better than the next guy, or they feel like they should be getting a shine. But once again, like I said, that family vibe, man, we're producing a culture down here to where so we're gonna be able to give these young men reality checks, but in a way where it's gonna push them forward and not discourage them. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
we like I said, everybody's gonna play a role, man. We might have that guy who just might be a little bit better than we're going to say for example. We might have a quarterback in our quarterback room where he might be ready as a freshman that's probably better than our senior. But the culture that we're going to produce is not going to be no ego trips here. I mean, which is kind of hard to do, but the way how we gonna be doing things, man, I'm telling you, they're gonna love this culture in FIU, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
Right, right. Now, before I go to my last and final question, we were sitting here and we were talking about developing NFL talent and how we mentioned, hey, it's being at a school like FIU or any of the small schools, we are already kind of behind the eight ball when it comes to like the Alabamas or the LSU's as far as like producing talent. However, if you can play, you can play. They're gonna find you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm bringing this up because, and I spoke to him when I saw him on campus a while back when I visited FIU.
Mm-hmm.
You got to play on your team. His name is Kenton Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
He's a defensive end, and this guy is a star in the making, or I shall say he's already a star. Now, dude has great pass rush moves. He will get after the quarterback. He's gonna be a really disruptive player for anybody that you guys play.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see Keaton Simmons being your first player that's drafted to the NFL after the first season?
100%. Cause we got a dog. Like I said, when I go back to every single person that's part of everybody that's part of this organization from my coach staff down has been handpicked by me by myself. So we got some dogs in our camp, man, from the trainers. So from the trainers to the coaching staff. So we understand with coming on to FIU what we already got and what we trying to get. So that kid, he believe me, I want to see him. He's gonna be in rare form by the start of the season, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm listening, man. It's like I'm not trying to give up too much,
Right,
but
right.
FIU is not gonna be nothing to play with, man. Like I said, we're going to make sure that we're installing into these kids. We're gonna put that dog in them, man, because we we're not here to play with it, man. And
Right,
that
right.
will we can stamp that today, July 12th, live on the bus show, that he will be drafted to the NFL. You understand what I'm saying? And there's gonna be plenty more FIU players to follow behind that because we're gonna what we're gonna be producing, nobody else can do it. I'm not taking nothing away from none of the coaches that's in the lead. I'm just saying what we're going to be doing,
Right.
man. We're getting a focus. OG, man, the one that was in the past that was able to compete with the Embros, that could beat the hot tubs and things like that. We coming to ball this year, man. We took a season
Yeah.
off, but we back.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yes, OG is back, and the one guy that he's gonna rely on is Kenton Simmons, because I reviewed the tape, and this dude is a dog. He is hungry, and he has a lot to play for. Now, let's move on to our fifth and final question. And hey, one of your biggest supporters, OG, is not the players, it's not the AD, it's not the parents, it's the FIU fans.
Hmm.
What is the biggest misconception people have about this program right now? And what message would you like to send directly to the fan base of FIU?
Yeah, the misconception is we pretty boys. You understand what I'm saying? They
Right.
don't think we can. They don't think that we could get down with. the Gators. They don't think that we can get down with. They don't think that we can get down with these teams. So what I want them to understand is we not here to play. We here. By the time I'm done at FIU, I want this organization to be on the top. That's it. Like there's nothing to talk about. So the Mississippi, we pretty boys. You know, we got them beautiful uniforms. We got the Miami, the Vice, beautiful blue, pink, baby blue, white, then the black. That's what the it's beautiful. It's beautiful, baby. But we letting them know, man, listen, it's gonna be a different side. So to the fans, we giving you something. We gonna produce a product that you gonna enjoy to come out and see every Saturday, every Friday. And be turning it up, man. Be turning it up. The first thing is we taking our conference. That's stamp. Season one. I believe we ain't win. We only won one. We only got one in that trophy. When I walked past that trophy room, we only had one. We taking that over this year. Season one. Stamp it.
Hey, Coach OG
And we gonna make
Murray.
and we making it to the playoffs. Stamp it.
See, hey, y'all hear it? Hey, now we
Stamp it.
keep receipts on the show.
Come
So
on, man.
we will be bringing this back up, man. So hey, man, to the fans, man, if I think you guys have um got a lot to look forward to, and mentioning that, as far as Pretty Boys, it sounds like your equipment guy gonna have a lot of work to do with all those different uniform combinations that you guys gonna be able to put out during the season. So, you know, like Leon say, man, when you look good, you play good. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I said, this is a very quick show. We don't stay on here long. We get to the point. We ask the questions, and we get off. So, OG, as the coach of FIU, man, is there anything that you want to say to um your players, your fans, or any of your opposing coaches that you may face during this season?
Man, listen, let's ball, y'all. The lead is in a good space. We got that competitive nature already embedded in it. Let's do our thing, man. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody feel like they're gonna be the head honcho this cycle, man. Let's ball, man. Let's have a beautiful cycle. Let's do our thing, man. Let's continue in the right direction that we heading in, man.
All right, man. So first, I want to thank OG for coming down here to the booth, man, and lighting it up one more time. I know he's very busy, still going down to see parents for recruiting and getting his game plan in for the season. So thank you for getting on the show. For those that's in the league, hey, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 2, man. And until then, hey, I will holler at y'all boys later, man.
Welcome to the DA.